This video is to show you how to make a basic part in Inventor. To begin, you'll need to create a new part file. Click the New drop-down and click Part. All parts begin with a two-dimensional sketch. Select Start 2D Sketch and click a plane to put it on. This is like setting down a sheet of paper to draw on. One part of your first sketch should begin with the yellow dot in the middle. Here I am making a rectangle. I can now use the Dimension tool to make each side a specific size. I'm going to make this one 3 inches tall and 5 inches wide. Once your sketch is dimensioned, click on Finish Sketch. You can use your mouse wheel to zoom in and out. To take this two-dimensional sketch and make it into a 3D object, we'll use the Extrude tool. I'm going to extrude this 2 inches tall and click on OK. To fit the entire shape, we can click this corner of the View cube to zoom out and make it fit on the screen. Now that we have a 3D shape, we can start putting sketches on the sides of it. I'm going to put a sketch on the top surface by clicking Start 2D Sketch and clicking on the top of the box. Next, I'm going to make a circle in the sketch. I'm going to use the Dimension tool to make it 1 inch in diameter. Notice that I can also use dimensions to set the location of the circle. In this case, I'm going to set the center of the circle 1 inch from the left side and 1.5 inches from the top. I can then click on Finish Sketch. I will now extrude the circle 0.25 inches tall. This adds material to my model. Extrude can also be used to remove material from a model. I'm going to put a sketch on the front of the box. I'm then going to make a rectangle and then use the Dimension tool to offset each edge by 0.5 inches. I can then click on Finish Sketch. If I click Extrude and then click the inside of the rectangle, it tries to add material. Next to Boolean, I can find the Cut button. As you can see, it is now removing material. I can set a distance such as 0.75 inches, or I can click Through All to go all the way through the model. When I'm done, I can click on File, Save to save my model. Be sure to give your part a name that helps you remember what it is later.